was wondering why I couldn't hear anything. Hello, hey guys, welcome back. How are we doing today? Zambi, Mary, welcome. Good afternoon. It is Friday, baby. I didn't really know what else to do today, I'm not gonna lie, so we're removing lava. This way we can actually make some progress on something, you know? It was either remove lava or gather materials for future builds. And honestly, I feel like lava's more important to remove right now. You know what I mean? Can I trade a legendary shield or a tattered What? Oh, you want a legendary shield? I don't know how many of those I have. You donated money for the first time to charity today. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you. I say thank you as if I'm the one you're, like, donating to, but, it's always appreciated that people help out. I myself have not donated anything. I'm, dealing with something else that I have to take care of. But it's similar to charity. But, yeah. Good on you, Shoebush. We appreciate it here at the, Goblin Foundation. Everyone knows, goblins are notorious for, you know, their generosity and the charities and stuff. Do you look ready for the Marauder? I don't know. Let's find out. Hell no. Get that toxic gear off. Get out of here. Get out of here. The hell? Did I just lag? What was that? Also, how's the volume for everything? Anything too loud? Are we good? Hey, good evening. How's it going, Diamonds? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Jesus Christ. Good evening. Did you have a good day? Learn lots? Make new friends or something? I don't know. Man, yesterday was a trip, wasn't it? I was getting heated. Ooh. I think I need to work on getting angry during the game. I don't know. Maybe I'm just mentally, maybe, yeah, I think I'm just mentally exhausted with the game. It's just frustrating knowing you're not good at something, you know what I mean? Nice. So tomorrow is going to be exciting. I don't want to let too many, like, I am going, okay, I'm just gonna say it, okay? We're gonna be playing Peak tomorrow with other media ranks. So that'll be exciting. I hope you y'all enjoy that. We're gonna try to do like a collab kind of thing. I'd like to collab more with the media ranks. This way we can kind of build community and build a culture. Because that's something Origin Realms is currently lacking, is we don't really have a culture. At least anymore, right? So, that's kind of the hope. That's my hope anyway. I don't think that's like a goal. But it's a goal for me. It's a goal for me. Can you show me your new tool skin? Hell yeah, come on, teleport to me. Unless you're talking about, like, one you've made, in which case, share it on the Discord and let me know where. You're on the hunt for platinum? If I see any platinum, what do you need the platinum for? Oh, nice. Nice! I like that. The energy weapons are actually really cool. Does that shoot lasers? Oh, no, but the spirit bow makes it look like they're lasers. I like that a lot. That's really cool. It's kind of like how the squirt bow works. So, what has everybody been up to today? Anything cool happen? Here, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Don't stand on those. Trying to clear it out layer by layer, but I may start sectioning it off a little bit more. So I think right here is where I will section it off and start clearing out past the point. Just making a goal. That's a good goal to have. That's a really good goal to have. I mean, at the very least, you can get yourself some better armor. I mean, Spirit Gear is pretty good. I'd prefer Netherite because it's easier and it's just as good. Almost, not just as good, but it's like the old reliable. You know what I mean? I feel like Netherite is just the reliable one. The one you can trust. Ah! Excuse the bird noise. Shake some mangoes. I'm not huge on mango. I'm not, like, the biggest fan of mango. It's not the worst. Like, I'll still eat it. But I don't know. It's certainly got a flavor to it that I'm not... I don't know how to describe it. I really don't. Like, in the moment when I eat one, I can describe what I don't like about it. But just thinking about it right now off the top of my head, I don't think I can. Spirit, I mean, Netherite's good for grinding spires as well. Honestly, they're both decent. I get roughly the same amount of time. Like, if I'm to use max potions and all that other stuff, using Netherite and Spirit doesn't really show that much of a difference. Spirit's good for finding spires. Holy cow. Spirit is still good for spires. It's, in terms of DPS, it can't be beat. Spirit is the best armor for DPS. But I prefer the knockback and fire resistance that Netherite affords you. Plus, it's like dummy easy to get. Like, dummy easy to get. You know what I mean? Which, honestly, I feel like the convenience alone makes it worth getting over things like Toxic and Spirit. Or, Toxic and Shadow. At this point, they either need to get a buff, or they need to have more utility in the game. I will say Shadow Armor is unironically decent for, like, if you're a Zookeeper and you want to hunt mobs and stuff, Shadow Armor can't be beat. Because the disappearing, that the Shadow Armor gives you, it's basically a free Shadow Cloak, which means you don't even have to use weakness potions on whatever you're catching. So that's really cool. Now, that doesn't count for, like, mobs that require weakness 2. For that, you still have to use weakness 2, but that does count for basically every other mob in the game. Taking a fishing break, that's always fun. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, Shadow Gear is decent for figuring things out, right? Because, like, if you're, let's say you're trying to practice against the Marauder, you can kind of learn how much damage you can take without being, like, super risk. Because you'll take a hit, and then you can go invisible, and even the Marauder de-aggros. I think. Right? He may not now. He used to, at the very least. Want to look at my shop? Not ATM. Maybe later. You got gold in that shop? Are you selling gold? I'm not gonna lie, I need a gold supplier. Like, if I could find somebody who could sell me, like, gold ore in bulk, oh man, I'd be cooking, you know what I mean? Want gold? I always want gold. I need to get myself a gold supplier. Just because, like, I don't need normal gold, I need raw gold, you know what I mean? So if I could, like, buy Silk Touch gold ore from somebody, maybe I should see if anybody's up for, like, what's the word? Contracting? So I could pay somebody. How much do you guys think would be worth, like, a shulker box of gold ore? How much should I offer for that? 50k? I feel like 100k is way too much. Let me see. It may not be too much. Let me see. Fishing, fighting, farming. Those are the best ways of making rubies. Fighting spires is convenient. I think fishing right now is the best way for a new player to make money. Farming, you have to have a lot of rubies to really invest before you start making a ton back. Like, I make a ton of rubies from farming because I invested 1,000,000 rubies into farming, right? Marauder, you have to invest in good armor, right? And that's a little difficult for a new player who doesn't really quite understand how the system works, how to enchant, how to get these different items to better, you know, where things are located at. Understandable, right? Fishing just requires a fishing rod, and that is easy as hell to get. I don't think I have hold on, let me see how many legendary shields I have. I typically use my I don't know if I have legendary shields for trade typically because I use them because I anytime a new shield comes out, because yeah, I only got 2 there. There's 1 there. Anytime a new shield comes out, I immediately put it in legendary. I don't really have that many. Like, I got, what, 3? Let me put that together, keep those together. So I don't really feel like trading any of them. Hey, how's it going, VZ? Oh, and a fishing. Technically, you don't even need the fishing barrel, but yeah, the fishing barrel makes it convenient. Yeah. The point is, you don't have to put millions of rubies into it or go hunting for a bunch of stuff just to get fish. You make just about as much. It's a little more luck-based. It's a little more... I'd say it's a lot more time-consuming for sure. But in terms of, like... Badger quests are, like, all the way down here. Farming's, like, in the middle. I'd say fishing is just about even with it in terms of how many rubies you make. But, like, I mean, I feel like because it takes such a low investment, fishing just beats it out. Just slightly. My preferred method is still farming. But I'm not gonna lie, fishing is definitely good. What do you guys think? Do you prefer farming or fishing for making rubies? Or do you prefer farming, fishing, or fighting? What's your preferred method? I feel like most people are gonna choose fighting. Because, like, once you can beat the Marauder consistently, it's literally just free money. Like, usually, between the time I start, or, like, enter Aspire, and by the time it's done with its animation, I've only used, like, 2.5 minutes. You know? So, you know, I could clear out 8 spires in just like 10, 20 minutes. And, you know, that's 100,000 rubies, you know, over that. Yeah, fishing is a lot more time consuming and it's a little more luck based, but I think in terms of like how much you have to invest in it, that's the only real reason to do it. Like I said, it's just perfect for new players who don't have a ton of rubies to invest in armor or invest in like farming equipment and stuff. Did you see the finish for charity? Yeah, is that the only finish for how does that work? Can you put the oh shoot, I'm about to die. I'd like to eat, please. I'd like to eat, please. Can you put it on any item or what? Because if that's the case, I may donate just to get a, well, actually, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, actually. Any cosmetic in your wardrobe. But doesn't it, like, permanently make that cosmetic that color? Like, you can't click off of it? Or is it that you just can't withdraw it? Because I know it's untradeable. Okay. So, can you do the Sussy Walk? I don't think I have it. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have it. You just can't withdraw it? How much is it per finish that you get? How much do you have to pay? Oh, 50 for one finish. I get it's for charity, but ooh. I don't even know any cosmetics I'd want to get the finish on. Maybe if they do the same thing next year, I'd be down. I don't have the funds for that at the moment. If it was like 20, I'd consider it, you know? I don't like can you get the hacked? Yeah, yeah, I do have the gesture. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Leprechaun hat finish would be kind of neat. Yes? What's up? What is this? Oh, shoot. I don't know if I actually had that. Thank you. Or watch out. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what I'd put it on. Maybe getting a Marauder set would be... Maybe once I'm done collecting all the Marauder stuff, getting a full Marauder set. Let's see. Let's see. Marauder set is 4 items. Oh! Wait! You could put it on, the achievement items. You could put it on achievement cosmetics. Because, I mean, you can color them. Ah, man, if only it wasn't, let me check something out. Because I may do this in the future. Assuming they do it again. You know what I mean? Because I can't afford to just spend $200 right now. But yeah, let's see. So we'd go... Oh, you can't even look at it right now. That sucks. Curious as to what the Void Marauder looks like. It always sucks when there's like a new promo or a new finish, but you really want it on the old promos. Although I probably wouldn't want that actually. I feel like it should be a little darker. It's a little too gray for my taste. I feel like the Void one is too gray. Is that just me, or are you guys happy with it? I find it absolutely goofy that I actually have this finish. The Mantis Claws. Because I didn't actually want it. Well, I wanted it, but like not really. You know what I mean? I think it's cool that they're doing stuff like this. And it's a nice thing to do. Alright, welcome back, welcome back. Diamonds was missing you. They were wondering where you were. They were devastated. Saddened by the loss of a dear friend. God, this is weird to look at, guys, isn't it? Alex, oh, is Alex not on? I don't think he is, actually. I didn't see him. I don't know why I thought he was on. It is baffling to me how good Alex is at Hollow Knight. Oh, well, that's not fun. Domino, Largo, stop. Hey, Jackson, how's it going? I am a lot calmer from yesterday. We're clearing out lava, something a brainlet like myself can do. No one answered my question, by the way. Do y'all think 50k is a fair amount for a shulker box of gold ore? Or should I offer more or less? God, this is a thing. Well, that's good to hear. You finally asked that person out, and they said yes. You said you're gonna go to prom with them. It's like, whoa there, partner. It's not going that well for me. Oh, fun. I gotta figure out how to not be bad at Silksong. Like, I am doo-doo butter. I am garbage. It's very frustrating. You know, there's a way to, I don't know if it's been fixed or not, but there was a way to escape the slab without actually, like, getting your cloak back. I saw a video where somebody did something like that. I forget how they did it. Ah, lame. The fourth chorus is a cool boss. Why not? The Drifter's Cloak is good. Is it not? Alright, well, have fun with that. I can't do challenges until I actually beat the game. And as you can tell, outside of just me being bad, I do want to take my time with it and kind of explore everything. I don't know, do any other quests pop up just randomly? I don't know what quests I'm missing, though. I haven't done the Parasite quest. Does doing... if I do the Parasite quest, does that affect the rest of the playthrough? Or can I just start it and then finish it, and then that's it? Because I know it can have some really funny interactions if you have the Parasite on. But, like, does it affect me if I... you know, get the Parasite and then just do the quest and remove it? What is the reward, by the way? Is it a mask shard? Dude, everyone knows. Eagle's where it's at. Eagle. Why are there no 2021 piles of gold? Oh, hey, how's it going, Dino? Good afternoon. I'm doing fine. Of course, you decided to message me as soon as I go to /r somebody. You gonna do charity items? I really can't afford it at the moment. Dude, it is the end of the year, bro. Between bills and gifts and food, you know, and my mortgage, I just don't have the money for it. I'm gonna be trying to do, not really a challenge, but a budget where next year I spend only $1,000 on food. I've done the math, and for my lunch, if I buy enough bread to last the year, then that would only cost $300, which would cover all of my lunches throughout the work week. This is only if I eat, one sandwich per day, only on the work week. That would, it would last me, or it would only cost like $300. I just have to budget like eggs and all that other stuff. One big thing of eggs will cost, well, the price actually varies, but I can make it last like 3 weeks. How many there's 52 weeks in a year, so hold on. 52 divided by 3. Would it be 3 times? Yeah. So 17. I'd only need to buy 17 of those. And if they're roughly 11, let's say $14 on average, right? Okay, that'll cost $242, meaning we're already halfway, and that's just breakfast and lunch. Shoot, that's just breakfast and lunch for the, that's only part of the lunch. I'm not counting, like, peanut butter or ham and stuff. Rice is pretty cheap in large numbers. So I could do rice for dinner, but I have to have, like, a protein. I'm trying to figure out maybe tuna curry. I could do a lot of tuna curry. But with dinner, I gotta, like, actually do different things. So maybe not. What would you guys say is your favorite type of sandwich? Oh, that sounds fun. Make anything shiny? You're thinking about starting a server? Fun. What kind of server? I mean, that's not the worst. Have you been silk touching it and feeding it to gullets? Or have you been fortuning it? Well, I'll tell you what, Dino. If you can implement having goblin friends, or... Oh, make the NPCs goblins. Or something like that. That'd be cool. The ones you sell the items to. I'd play that for sure. Like, genuinely, I'd be down to play something like that. You can fight dragons and ogres and stuff. The goblins are, like, super racist towards ogres and vice versa. That'd be messed up. That'd be so mean. A Fortune 2 pick. Dude, get a Silk Touch. Oh, that's just a Clash Royale goblin. Or a Clash of Clans goblin. Dino's likely not reading the normal chat. I'll tell you what, it does look pretty cool though. I may showcase it. Is it just gonna be like a casual thing, or are you trying to make a full-on server? Jackson is. Ah. Well, I'll watch your career with great interest. And you can always post updates and stuff on the Discord. What were they asking? They were just asking if you were reading chat. Wait, actually, Zambi, if you're gonna actually use a fortune pick, why not just use like a power rune on your pickaxe? What are you doing, dude? Did y'all see that zombie? He was having too much fun. I had to end that. I'm sorry. Can you, will it be mod or pack based? Pack based like Origin Realms. Genuinely sounds fun. Is there gonna... Answer me this, Dino. Is there gonna be a way to have friendly goblins? Like goblins I don't have to kill? Would you do that for me? Adding pets. And there will be a goblin pet. Then me playing on the server isn't off the table. We'll see. Yo, you're getting me excited for new stuff that's just in concept. I'm pretty sure Dino's been working on data packs in the past. Pretty sure. No, that wasn't you? Then who am I thinking of? Somebody sent me a mod pack to test out and we tried it out on a stream. Was that Catalytic Knight? It was one of yous. That may have been Knight. Or Unknown Knight or someone. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, you know what? I think it was MASH. I think it was MASH. They made a pack. They were working on a mod. It's pretty cool. A lot of things were rough around the edges, but that's because they were just, you know. Make a goblin den. If you're gonna make NPCs for spawn, that guy right there, turn him into an NPC. I'm talking about the guy at the corner of the screen. Uh-oh. That actually would have been bad to lose. I'd have been very devastated. Send you a PNG? It's a It's not quite a PNG, but that's what it looks like. It's the plushie. It's the plushie. Why hath I've gotten punged? You don't think it'd be allowed to use a Pokemon? I'm talking about the goblin at the corner of the screen, bro. He looks a little untextured and blocky. I'd make him slightly bigger. Add a little more texture to him. At least around the face and chest area. The arms are fine, you know? I'd make him more golem-like, in all honesty. It's a cool concept, though. But yeah, he's a bit too... Yeah, I'd just, like, extend those shoulder pads out slightly. Maybe by a couple pixels. And you should probably choose some more, different colors for the, eye holes there. It blends a little too much. Probably take the top part of the head and shrink it back by about a pixel. That should fix that problem as well. Kind of like start it like the where it's at, and then because it's kind of like one of those bucket heads, it shrinks slightly on top. So you can get that texture that you're looking for. I mean, it's not bad, though. That's just my opinion. You can take that into account. If that's not possible, so be it, you know. I haven't done modeling for friggin' Minecraft stuff in a hot minute. Like, it has been a long time. Largo Domino, please not in here. Is this not the most satisfying way to remove lava? It sure as hell feels a lot quicker than using sand. You know? Alright. guess we should just continue, like, working the sections back. So, like, just peeling off each layer. I don't know if we should do this by layer or by section, you know what I mean? We stopped at, like, 15 days, and we made, like, well, actually, I don't know. Hold on. I have to go back. I think we were at, like, 350K on give or take. Because I've not been given donations, and I've not sold anything on Auction House. So the number I have is the number I made. So minus, we'll just say 350K to be a little more. We've made about 2 million in 15 days. Which means we it was more like 17 days. So we probably would have made like close to 4K, or 4 mil. Yeah, 2 million in 17 days. We would have definitely, offering 6 mil for a $50 bundle. Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. That is an actual tempting offer. 6 million rubies for 50 bucks. No, I need to save my money. So chat, how much do you guys think you could make using free-to-play methods? Like, how many rubies do you guys think you could make in a 30-day period? I know not everybody has the farming infrastructure that I do, so... Domino, Largo, stop it. Domino, what are you doing? Chat, how would y'all feel if, you know, never mind. You know, a challenge I actually haven't beaten is the starting from the end challenge. Should we try that again? Holy crap, he has a lot. It's taking a little longer than I was hoping. I was hoping I'd be done with this section by now, but doesn't seem like I'm gonna be able to finish anything. I mean, we have cleared a large section. We've cleared like 2 layers off the top. And then, I mean, we've gotten this big old section done. Just about. We still got several more layers before this section's like completely out, but if I had assistance from like Noct or Furforce, we probably would get done with this section, but I don't think we would have even gotten done with this lake. Let me do a quick rundown of how much more we got, because I believe, let's see, is this section done? Yeah. But this section's not. Oh. How far down does this go? Yeah, okay, so we still got this entire area, which just needs to be cleared of obsidian anyway. So I'm gonna have to do a stream where we just do that. I'm gonna have to get a bunch of ancient pickaxes, but whatever. We got this section here, which honestly shouldn't be that bad. Let me just go ahead and see. It looks like a lot of it's just single blocks, but I doubt that that's the entire area, yeah. I think this shouldn't be deeper than 4 or 5 blocks in most of the areas. So this will probably take, if I was to have assistance, maybe half an hour. At least to get up to the obsidian. Once we get to the obsidian, it'll take a little bit longer. Let's see. Oh, that'll be fun. How much of this do we got? It looks like this is rather deep, but it still shouldn't take that long to clear out. We'll just put a top layer on it just to see how far down it goes. Maybe I should start rocking fire res just to see. Yeah, it does look like it's only one layer over here. It's not bad. Yeah, might as well get rid of this. Honestly, we could probably clear this out now. This way it's not a bother later, you know? This is just so satisfying to do. Hey, Zambi, are you still here? I guess not. Would y'all choose legendary fishing rods or legendary spears? I'm talking about Origin Realms. I feel like most people would go for spears, but I think there's definitely an argument to be made for fishing rods. I feel like legendary fishing rods are more likely than legendary spears. You know what I mean? I'd probably still go for the spear, though. Hey, Alex. We were just talking about you a while ago. Now you're just good at Hollow Knight and stuff. I'll tell you what, Alex. What do you still have to do in Hollow Knight? Have you beaten the Steel Soul? Is it Steel Soul? Ah. Okay. Have you played Silk Song yet? Okay. I was gonna make a challenge for you, but I guess I'll just say... Once we beat Silk Song, I will let you pick, and I may let you pick as well, Jackson, since you also help with it. What our next Hollow Knight build will be. And this will be after the 4th chorus, because we are still building the 4th chorus. Hey, Imagine Bench, how's it going? It's been a hot minute since you've been here. You keep disappearing on us. Are you one of those people who does like a huge time skip? Where like suddenly, you know, it's like one of those the anime time skips where, you know, you're 16 times stronger than everyone else now. It's like all your old foes are now considered weak. You go on long adventures. Holy cow, this little vein of lava just keeps going on and on and on. And deeper and deeper and deeper. My goodness. Ah, sucks to suck. I'm sorry. Imagine having school. You know what I have? It's work. So it can basically be just as frustrating as school, except I get paid for it. You're still here? Nice. Thank you for still being here. Once I'm done with this, though, we'll probably just be ending off. As satisfying as it is to clear lava with scaffolding, it can still be monotonous. And I got, like, laundry and stuff to do, and, you know. My God, I'm still on fire. So, what would you guys say is the best crest in Silksong? Depends on your playstyle. Ugh, okay. Okay, fine. How about what would you say is the worst crest? Man, we have cleared a lot of lava out. Like, holy cow, look at this. But there's still a ton more. You think Reaper's the worst? What makes you say that? I say this as somebody who, like, uses Reaper often. Yeah, but, like, usually when you heal, you could kind of cycle that into more healing. Roll that over, you know? You'd say Beast is probably best for gauntlets. I'll give it a try next time I go to a gauntlet. It's been, there's not many gauntlets left for me right now. See, we do have this area. Honestly, we may be nearing completion. Because there's this. Surely there's more pools of lava. This looks like a small pool of lava. Just hold on to them. They're legacy items, so you could probably sell them for a decent amount. Are there enough memory lockets in the game to unlock every single section in each crest? Or are there a limited amount? So you have to use them wisely. What is yes? Yes, there's enough, or yes, there's a limited. 18 locks for 18. Okay. So basically, I should upgrade as I go. Oh, okay, so yeah, you know what? This isn't that big. Then we got this lava section. Again, not that big. Oh, then this one is pretty big. This one's huge, actually. Yeah, this one's really big. This is gonna take 3 people at about an hour and a half to do. Yeah, we got a lot of sections to clear out. This is rather unfortunate. I really wish there was an easier way to tell how much lava was still left in my realm. I may just try to... I guess... Hmm. I guess once we get to the point where we think we have most of it, we can start excavation. And if we just see more lava, we stop, you know. So, I don't know. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day for now. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.